tension in them, just enough to open them. Now, why do we use eyelid muscles? Well, we use eyelid muscles because they're the smallest muscles that we can control consciously.
Right.
Right? And that we can see easily. And again, I talk about consciously because it's possible to control other muscles subconsciously, which is a different subject entirely, but consciously. So I'm going to ask you at some point to relax the eyelids to the point where they just won't work, and that's what I mean.
Right.
Any questions about that?
Nope.
So then, as we do something that Bill mentioned before, which is the hypnotic contract.
Right.
That's where I get you to sign something and say that in hypnosis you'll give me all your money. Oh no, we did that, we did that last week. No, the hypnotic contract. The hypnotic contract is just basically the agreement between us.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is what the agreement. First of all, I'll give it and say, "Are you ready to do hypnosis with me now?" And
Yes.
see, Diane says yes, and she nods her head. And I let her know that in hypnosis we both have a job, and my job is to bring you into hypnosis, giving you what it is you're here to achieve, and to keep you, and I say safe at all times. And by safe, I really mean that you're not going to fall off the chair or something like that. It's not going to really happen. And then the other thing is your job is just to follow directions without giving them any particular thought, and just to report whatever's occurring. Is that okay?
Sounds great.
Right, and so this is the hypnotic contract.
Right.
So
Yes.
we reconfirm the hypnotic contract.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So go again.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move over to a chair which you have behind us in a moment. You can enter hypnosis. You can be in a chair. You can be standing up. You can be jumping on a trampoline or swinging on a trapeze. You can enter hypnotic states. But for the comfort of our clients, we have them sitting in a chair, in a comfortable chair.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do the same thing here, and you're going to see, and Diane's going to move across the chair, and I'm going to swivel around, and Bill's going to.
I'm going to move around as you're doing
and
that.
although this show is recorded, it's not edited, so it's live. So what you're seeing, folks, is what's actually happening.
Right.
So we're going to get up, and Diane's just going to. Bill's going to help me take off that mic. Because the wire doesn't stretch all the way across, and I'm going to swivel round, and then we have another camera. Our cameraman over there, Benjamin, is going to swivel it round, and we're going to get up, and hopefully, I'm not going to pull the microphone off.
That's what I'm going to try not to do.
And this is the point, folks, when we have to make sure that we're wearing pants, because you can see us from the waist down now, and you know that we are. And so Diane's going to sit in this chair. And this chair, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not stepping on my own mic, and that it's going to stretch. There you go. And we're going to now take this microphone and put this on, Diane. If you can lean forward a little bit. Yep. And let me just put this in place. Actually, I'm going to ask you to remove that scarf, because I think, is that okay? Or do you want to keep that on? It's keeping you warm. So this is an important point. So I ask if she's comfortable or not. And can you see me on camera there? Good. And it's so. And if she's not, I want her to be comfortable. So that's why we ask. We don't tell people. We ask them permission at each point. Now this chair moves back down. It's called a zero gravity chair. That means it's going to float up to the ceiling unassisted. No, it's not. It's just going to. So I'm going to show you how far it goes back, but it can't go back beyond a certain point. Again, I demonstrate to the client because I don't want her to be scared that the chair's going to fall over or something's going to happen, because that's going to impede the state. So I'm just going to push it back, and you'll see it'll go to a certain point, and that's as far as it can go. Okay. Comfortable?
Yeah.
So, and then we have a little locking mechanism here, and that just means that you don't rock down that way. And again, I ask the client, and there's a little cushion behind you. Is that comfortable where it is?
Yeah.
Simple. So when I work in hypnosis, and particularly some hypnotists work at a great distance from people. They don't touch anybody. And touch in the work that we do is important. But you want to know that your client is comfortable with touch. Mm-hmm. And so I'll ask her, I say, Diane, and keep your eyes open, Diane, for the time being. That's right. So she's already so relaxed that she's ready. Is that, and I demonstrate how to the client. I say, Diane, I'm going to touch you in these ways. Maybe like this, like this, mm-hmm. like this, mm-hmm. like this, maybe like this, possibly like that. Is that okay for you? Yeah. Right. And so you see, I want to have her permission.
Right.
Okay, we always work by permission. So there's no
Right.
surprises. So if she feels my touch here, she knows, and I'm telling her. Now I'm going to ask her a question. I'm going to say, Dan, I see you've got your hands clasped there. I'm going to ask you to unclasp your hands. And here's the reason. Sometimes when people are very relaxed, as their hands go together, they can almost become numb. And we don't want Diane to become numb. And similarly, sometimes some people, Diane doesn't, but she has her feet like that. Some people cross them, and I ask people to uncross their feet for the same reason. Once one goes very, very relaxed, one can make the other numb, and that can be uncomfortable.
Does it matter if I have them like on top or like this?
No, anywhere
Whatever's
really
comfortable.
Right.
It makes no difference at all. You'll probably find that as you relax, they'll go down anyway, but it'll be like that. So that's it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be describing the induction, folks, as I do it. So this will be a little slower than we normally work because I'm going to describe the elements and why we do certain things. But you'll see actually the effect of that is going to be to enhance what we do. So that's it. And so I ask Diane one more time, are you ready to do hypnosis with me?
Yes.
And she gives the assent, and I look to make sure.
Yes.
And so we're going to use the Dave Elman induction, and if you have any comments during the induction,
Sure.
you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
So keeping your eyes open, take a big breath in, and let the breath out. Very good. Take another big breath, and as you let the breath out, just let the eyes close down. That's it. And now, Diane, I'd like you to relax your eyelid muscles to the point where they just won't work. And when they're so relaxed that they just won't work, test them. Give them a good test.
Just did.
Good. Now allow that feeling. You can stop. You
Okay.
still want to test?
They open. Can they open?
Not if you test them and they're so relaxed that they're closed. No. There you go. Good. Now that feeling of you can stop testing. That feeling of relaxation that you have in your eyelids, I want you to send that feeling of relaxation down your body, all the way to the very tips of your toes. That's it. Now in a moment I'm going to ask you to open and close your eyes. And each time you open and close your eyes, this feeling of relaxation that you're experiencing right now is going to increase. The first time, 10 times more. Open your eyes, close your eyes. 10 times more relaxed, and the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Open your eyes, close your eyes. 5 times more relaxed than that. Continuing to go down, 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 as the sound of my voice brings you deeper and deeper and deeper. Open your eyes, close your eyes. 3 times as relaxed as even that. Feeling as if that scarf around your neck is like a scarf of relaxation that brings you deeper and deeper and deeper down. Open your eyes, close your eyes. Twice as deep as even that. Continuing to move down, down, down on the sound of my voice. And the deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you go. And continuing to move down, down, down. Now normally at this point, folks, I would continue through, and we're going to continue, but because I've given the suggestion that the sound of my voice is bringing Diane deeper, she's going to continue to move deeper. But something that we just did is called fractionation. I brought Diane in and out of hypnosis repeatedly, and that naturally deepens the state by opening and closing the eyes. And she's already exhibiting some of the signs of hypnosis, which I'm going to describe more fully in a moment. But she can hear me clearly, can't you, Diane? Right. So once again, I'll deepen the state. Open your eyes, close your eyes, moving deeper and deeper and deeper. And the reason I hold my hands there is so that her eyes aren't distracted by anything there, because there are lights and everything. And as you follow directions so well so far, you'll find your body is very relaxed, and this arm, your right arm, that I gently touch, feels now, with that relaxation, as heavy as if it were made of lead, yet loose, like a rag doll. So that when I pick the arm up, it feels very, very heavy, but remains very, very, very loose. Let me do all the work and let it remain heavy and loose. Beautiful. And I pick the arm up, you see, folks, because I want to make sure that she's experiencing something called larger limb catalepsy, which we're going to describe more in a second. But right now it's heavy and loose, heavy and loose. 5 times deeper, and the deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you go, continuing to move down, 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 on the sound of my voice. And now she's continuing to go deeper and deeper, and she's experiencing physical relaxation, complete physical relaxation. Now again, folks, relaxation is not hypnosis, but here I'm giving suggestions for relaxation, and she's already very physically relaxed. Now this state of physical relaxation is the state that many, many hypnotists aim for and believe that it's the working state. In fact, if you work with most hypnosis practitioners who do not use some of the things that we're about to demonstrate, they will believe, right, Bill, that this is the working state of hypnosis.
Right, and it's not really deep enough to do
What we
really
meant
good
to do.
work, right?
Yeah. Now, Diane's very, very relaxed. If I lift her arm, you can see she's totally relaxed, going deeper and deeper. In fact, I can give a suggestion that as I lift it and let it go, she moves deeper and deeper and deeper down.
And one of the things with the hand drop, it does 2 things. It allows her to go deeper and deeper,
Right.
and it allows us to see where she is.
Exactly.
And Diane is doing very well.
Very well indeed.
Yes.
But, Diane, I want you to enjoy an even deeper state, because it is very enjoyable. And I want you to find this state where you are mentally as well as physically relaxed, and this is the state of somnambulism. So, in a moment, Diane, I'm going to ask you to count out loud backwards, slowly from 100. It'll sound like this: 100, 99, 98, and so on. In fact, by the time you reach 98, you'll be so relaxed that those numbers will have just gone from the mind. Now, your goal is to double your relaxation with each number that you count, so that by the time you reach 98, those numbers will have just gone. And when they're gone, you'll have found that place of deep mental relaxation which makes everything that we do more powerful. So simply want them to go, expect them to go, watch them go, and they'll go. So, when I snap my fingers, I want you to begin counting out loud backwards slowly from 100. And just gently ease those numbers from your mind as you double relaxation with each number that you count back. Begin counting out loud slowly from 100. Now,
100,
double that relaxation and begin to send them from your mind.
99,
Slowly.
98,
Now just send them away. That's it. Are they all gone?
97,
Push them from your mind. All gone?
96,
Are they all gone?
Mm.
Make them gone. Are they all gone, Diane? Now it's important here that she answers me. That's why I asked the question, which we're going to say why in a minute. All gone?
no,
Now, I'm going to lift your hand, and when I lift your hand, let it be heavy and loose. When I drop the hand, those numbers are going to disappear from your mind instantly. Want it, watch it, and let it be so. Gone. Are they all gone?
the numbers,
Yes.
no, 95,
Now you have to make them go. I can't do it for you. Want them to go, allow them to go, and they'll simply go. Keep counting out loud and doubling the relaxation with each number. Are they all gone?
I'm just remembering that I said 95,
Are there any more numbers?
Just the next one.
Now, when I snap my fingers, I want you to send them away from your mind completely and permanently. Of course, they'll come back after we're done, but for now, let them go. When I snap my fingers, let that happen. Want it to be so and make it so. Gone, 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 gone. And way down. All gone?
I think so.
Good.
And Diane is showing one very good thing.
Absolutely.
She's reporting exactly what
And this is what we need.
we need her to report, exactly what,
Right.
what is happening.
Now,
Yes.
why is it important for me to ask this, folks, that these numbers are gone? And the reason is because the threshold for somnambulism is amnesia by suggestion. Now, you can see Diane can still move. She's moving her mouth, she's moving around, but she's reporting what's actually happening.
Right.
And that's very important. We need to know where our clients are. It doesn't matter how that somnambulism occurs. It doesn't matter how that amnesia by suggestion occurs, but we need it to occur.
And if she had kept reporting that they were not gone, then we would do other things.
Exactly, right?
So it's
all
not
we need
not
to
a
know,
problem.
right, is where she is.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And right now, she's in the hypnotic state. And Diane, I want you to know that any sounds that you hear, inside or out, sounds in the studio, my voice, Bill and I talking, or moving, will just deepen this. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. And continue to move deeper and deeper and deeper on the sound of my voice. Now here, Diane is in a state of somnambulism. She remains limbs very relaxed, as you can see.
Beautiful.
Right?
Yep.
But she's fully aware, and she can talk to me. How's it feel down there, Diane?
Relax.
Right. And just be aware of your body comfortably on the chair. Your back supported, your legs supported, your head supported, and as I gently touch your forehead, you move deeper and deeper and deeper down. And now, since I've given the suggestion, folks, that anything that I say moves her deeper and deeper down, then just any sound, including the sounds in the studio or anything else, just move her deeper and deeper and deeper down. That's it. Now, I'm going to give Diane, we're going to do one more thing which we'll sometimes see and we sometimes use, which is deepeners in
Right.
hypnosis. And so I'm going to do a very simple deepener with Diane. I'm simply going to count down from 10 to 1, and Diane, each number that I count down, you'll move deeper and deeper and deeper down. So, counting down from 10, moving deeper and deeper, 9, allowing body to completely relax as I gently rock your head, 8, you move deeper and deeper and deeper down, 7, as the head falls into my hands, you become more physically relaxed. 6, now more mentally relaxed, and 5, moving deeper and deeper and deeper, more emotionally relaxed. 4, continuing to move down, down, down. 3, very, very relaxed now. 2, feeling now each time you breathe out, that outward breath moves you deeper and deeper and deeper down. 1, and way down. And continuing to move way, 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 way down. And Diane's going to go down and I'm going to ask her some questions and do some things. Now, one of the things that we did, Bill, is I wanted Diane to tell me where she was in
Right.
hypnosis. There's a state of hypnosis, folks, called aphasia, which looks like a deep hypnotic state but isn't.
Right.
It's where people are unwilling to speak.
Right.
But that's not a good state for us.
Nope. And sometimes what we see is when they're losing the numbers, they haven't truly lost them. It's they can't speak them anymore. And so
Right.
we have to make sure that's not the case.
Right.
And so that we get true somnambulism.
They don't want to. Now,
Right.
say that. Now you'll see one of the things, Diane, she's exhibiting one of the signs of hypnosis, a very slight fluttering. I don't know if you can see from the camera there, if you can zoom in close enough. I don't know if you can, but from here there's a slight, very, very slight fluttering of the eyes and a slight tearing in the corner of the eye, the lacrimation. These are 2 of the signs of hypnosis. Another sign of hypnosis is a slight warmth to the skin and a slight reddening. These are signs of hypnosis in the same way that we can't, if any of us blush, we
Right.
can't hide the fact that we blush. In the same way, you can't hide these effects of hypnosis.
Right. So this is one of the things we do look for,
Right.
is to see that they're exhibiting these involuntary signs.
And you'll see if I gently touch Diane's face, is that okay, Diane?
Mm-hmm.
See, I get her permission. Very, very relaxed around here. The face is very, very, very relaxed. But she can talk and she can move. Now I'm going to give Diane a suggestion, and we'll know and I'm going to give her a suggestion which I'm going to suspect that she's probably not going to do. But she has a choice. She can decide whether she's going to do it or not. But if she doesn't want to do it, so that we know that she's not going to do it, Diane's going to just give perhaps a little laugh or a smile or something like that. So Diane, right now I'd like you to take off all your clothes and dance around the room. Right. And obviously she's going to reject that suggestion, because unless she wanted to do that.
Right.
And if she wanted to do that, we'd have a different type of show. But you see, she retains her humour. All of that's there.
Right.
And I want to point out that there's no suggestion. In fact, I'm going to ask her this question. Could I give you a suggestion for anything right now, for something that is against your morals or against your ethics, and that you do it?
Mm-hmm.
No. Impossible, right?
Right.
Yep.
So she's fully aware, but she's very, very, very deep in hypnosis.
Right.
Okay? Now, Diane, do you feel like you're asleep?
Almost.
Right. Yeah, you can answer me. When you say almost, is it because you feel very relaxed?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then I'm almost asleep.
Right. So she feels that she's there, but she's speaking to me, and she's able to hear. Now, I'm going to ask her about her awareness. Can you hear the sounds in the room? Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. And in fact, actually, awareness increases in hypnosis.
Right.
So the idea that awareness goes down, she's relaxed and aware at the same time, continuing to move deeper and deeper and deeper down. So you see, in this, we can have a conversation.
Right.
So there's two of the myths busted. Do you feel, and I want you to answer this question in complete truth, do you feel in any way at all that you're being controlled in this state?
No.
No, right? And so she's not being controlled. We're not making her do anything that she doesn't want to do. And we had a very clear goal, which was just to find that state of deep, deep
Right.
relaxation.
And if you asked her to reveal something she does not want to
So,
reveal.
Diane, I want you now to tell me your bank account numbers and let the whole world know them on the air, if you know them.
No.
She's not going to give that, right?
Right.
Or let. What about the password to your computer or something like that? She's not going to give anything up on the air because there's no relevance to that,
Right.
right?
And she wouldn't give it to you in a conscious state,
Right.
so therefore she won't give it to you in hypnosis.
And she knows, and yet she's deeper and deeper and deeper down and continues to move deeper and deeper down.
Right.
And you can see the state of relaxation is very, very deep. Complete flaccidity. And yet, if I take this arm, I'm going to take this arm and I'm going to put it in a position, Diane, and I'd like you just to keep it in that position. Let it stay there. It remains in that position, right? And it's just going to be there. Let it remain in that position. When I gently release the hand, it stays wherever it is. That's it. Let it stay there. That's it. And let it be completely relaxed. That's right. Very, very good. And move deeper and deeper and deeper down. Now, if Diane wanted to, she could leave the chair. She's not
Right.
stuck in hypnosis.
Right.
Right? She could leave it right now if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to because it's pretty present down there, right, Diane?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so you saw, and one of the most, now I would say, Diane is in that 80 percentile. She's not what I would describe as somnambulist.
Right.
And yet she's able to enter a somnambulistic state,
Right.
right?
And it shows one other thing is, everyone can be hypnotized. You asked her to try to lose the numbers,
Right.
and it took her a few times to do it,
Right.
and more suggestions on your part.
Correct.
So you added different things in to help her,
Right.
to assist her, but eventually she lost the numbers.
Right.
So everybody can be. Some would lose them right away.
Right.
Others, it takes a little more technique.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what I always say to the clients is that hypnosis is a skill of you as well as us.
Right.
Now I'm going to demonstrate something very, very quickly in the last show. Diane, would you like to be able to enter this state of relaxation instantly?
Mm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count to 3. You'll open your eyes, and then from this moment onwards, when you hear me snap my fingers and say the word sleep, you won't fall asleep, but you'll enter into a state as deep as this or even deeper. Is that okay for you?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Feeling good? How do you feel?
Relax.
Good. She's very relaxed now, and we're going to show what an instant induction quickly looks like. Sleep. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper down. And you see that same flaccidity has returned to the body. She's deeply down.
Right.
And
And each time she comes up and goes down, she goes even deeper.
even and deeper and deeper down.
Right.
That's right. And so from this moment onwards, to make things even quicker, we're always going to be able to bring Diane into deep hypnotic states.
Right.
So I am going to emerge Diane from hypnosis. She's going to feel very good when she comes up, as if she's had a long sleep, but her mind's going to be refreshed and relaxed. There's many ways of bringing people up from the hypnotic state. Here's one of them. Diane, I'm going to count to 5 and snap my fingers, and when you hear 5, and only when you hear me say 5 and snap my fingers, you're going to emerge fully from this state, feeling relaxed, aware and comfortable. Here we go. 1, preparing to emerge fully from hypnosis. 2, feeling a pleasant energy, moving from the tips of your toes all the way up your body, up, 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 through the legs, through the torso, down the arms and hands, across the back, refreshing, energising body and mind. 3, now it feels as you take in each breath that it's like a breath of fresh, clear mountain air that refreshes the body. The muscles, the sinews, the tendons, the very cells of the body become enlivened, and the mind becomes enlivened and full. It now feels as if pure, clear, cleansing mountain water at the ideal temperature washes, cleanses and refreshes the eyes, the mouth, the nose, the lungs, energising the body, enlivening and energising the mind. And on the final count, I'll snap my fingers, you'll open your eyes, and you'll notice, the first thing you'll notice is how good you feel. 5, open your eyes, and notice how good you feel. How do you feel?
Normal.
Normal.
I feel good.
Feel good?
Yeah.
And it's very important, you see, when we emerge people, that we let them know, because Diane is still going to be in a hypnotic state, even for about 90 seconds
Right.
afterwards, and we're going to be off the air in 2 minutes, so,
Right.
So it's fine.
So let's ask you, did you feel like you went away somewhere, like a zombie state?
I definitely felt like I was close to sleeping, like just so relaxed, like
Yeah.
And I did feel that I didn't want to answer.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
only when you said were there numbers there, only the next number was
Right.
there,
Right.
and I was just sort of holding on to that number.
Very good, and that's
But
a
it-
perfect description. That's why we got you through it. And go on, you were going to say?
Oh, but then it just, I thought that would be the last time I thought of the next number. And then
And-
you'd say, and only the next number would come in. But I would be so, I wouldn't want to talk, like,
Right.
but only that next, like, not all the numbers, like, only
Right.
that next number would be there.
And this is why, folks, it was so important for us to ask her about that, to make sure that we had somnambulism,
Right.
and not just, hey, I'm so relaxed I don't even want to say the next number.
And you did
That's
great.
aphasia, and
Yeah.
you did it absolutely
Fantastic.
perfectly. You were
Okay.
great. So that's it for this one, folks. We're going to talk more about these states. You saw some of it on the next one. And I want to thank Diane very much for participating in this edition of Hypnosis Helps. And if it helps you to understand this process out there and to select a good hypnosis practitioner when you want hypnosis to help you, then we've achieved our job. And I want to thank my colleague Bill Miller for keeping me on track,
Sure.
and our intrepid cameraman here and our studio staff. Thank you very much indeed. And so
You're welcome.
thanks for watching, and so until next time, this is Hypnosis Helps, and we hope it's helped you. Thanks. You can sit up.